Like I said, tribe. Tribe in the Bible. Anytime you hear the terms tribe, this represents a group of lights or stars or similar thought forms. So thought forms that move in a pack together. You might think, now we're not talking about people, but I'm trying to anthropomorphize it for you to understand it. Live. Because this is what the Bible do. Say you got a thought, this person got a thought, this person got a thought, but we all got agreeable thoughts. We still got our own individual thought, but we agree from our own perspective. So we all move as a pack. We all move as a tribe. Now, that's how the Bible explained it. Before you get lost into history and be like, oh yeah, what tribe was that? Tribe of Gad, tribe of this, that. You motherfucker lost. You missed the point. The whole point is, it's telling you this is what we do as spirits. Sometimes we group up. Sometimes we make packs. And slowly but surely, when we all, teamwork makes the dream work. We end up creating a constellation. AKA, when we all come together, that creates a body of water. And now we got a chakra that we can all swim in as spirits and create organs and create bodies and shit that we can come up out of. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's explaining. But you might be a Protestant and be like, oh, no, we need to know that. Now that tribe, we need to know history. Oh, yeah, 1370 AD, this, that, and third. Oh, yeah, Noah's Ark was really there. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, you lost. You lost. You ain't gonna never find it. Ah! You ain't gonna never find it. You ain't gonna never find Noah's Ark until you find it inside of you. Universe inside of you. Ah! 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 Don't make no sense. No, don't make no sense. That's a tribe. You know what I'm saying? These Protestants and stuff like that, they get motherfucker lost. They start thinking it's actual people and all that. No, you missed the point. You missed the point. The point is, as spirits, we got this ability. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He shot to the baby. But what you gonna do when you involved in these situations? Is you gonna be part of a tribe that go downhill and be catastrophic, like the tribe of Judah, and be backstabbers? Or is you gonna go with a tribe, aka a group of thoughts? You could jump into a field of thoughts that have you come up with a whole bunch of ideas of how to do one specific thing. Is you gonna be spiritually strong enough to not go with those virtues and do something else? Or is you gonna get washed up under the current and go along with a tribe, follow the pack? You see what I'm saying? Now, once you want, that's the spiritual energy out of it, the numerology, the gematria. Now we get to the word. Now we get to the history. The first tribe of Gad, right? That'll be the Indians, the native spirit, right? And for the most part, them as spirits was here first. So a lot of them got O negative blood, right? And things of that nature. So them flying around as spirits, they was creating Adams and Eves, right? And those Adams and Eves became a constellation. And those constellations that those spirits was flying in, to this day, we call it Aries. We call it the Aries constellation. So that'll be the tribe of Gad. And then for the most part, we go down the line. It's a tribe. The tribe of Taurus got a specific name. All the way down till we get to the last tribe. And it's telling you that's when it become dense, but it's telling you ahead of time this how we did it. You see what I'm saying? So before we get lost into the anatomy of the Bible, the neurology of the Bible, the biology of the Bible, right? The history of the Bible, the words, the language, the literature of it. Understand the spirituality first. Draw the numerology. Draw the gematria. Now, me breaking down these terms, it's just me already doing the numerology and gematria for y'all. If you was to sit back and do the numerology and gematria for yourself, it is break down the star number. And the star number will be what planet is talking about, what energy, what day is being manifested. So it's anthropomorphizing light, right? So if you do the gematria and numerology of it, you're understanding what planet is bringing a virtue, what magic square you could put it in. So it's giving you the concept that the first 7 days, each of those days have been going through the whole Bible. See what I'm saying? Like day 2 might be in the Book of Kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? Or might be in you know what I'm saying? Might be in a book of Malachi or some shit like that. Or a piece of it might be in Leviticus. You know what I'm saying? Day 4, that day, that star, that virtue might float around in another text of the book. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's trying to tell you those first 7 days is manifesting in a whole bunch of different ways. So those basically the 7 planets bringing seasons and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's when so me breaking down these terms, it's just me. I already did the numerology and gematria for y'all. Like I already squared the Bible out and all that shit. But for y'all don't have to do it. But if you was to do it, I'm telling you how to come to my conclusion. Because it's one thing to explain something, but that's like telling y'all how to come to the ocean, but without telling you how to make your own cup. So you'll always need me to drink. When you can go find this shit out for your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? But so that's basically what I did. Just got the numerology and gematria up out of it, and then you get the spirituality drank out of it like some wine. You drain the wine. You do the wine ritual. Let me take a shot right now. You do the wine ritual. But in the Bible, you make wine inside of you. You turn water into wine. So water represents your emotions, your feelings. So anytime you hear water in the Bible, it represents your feelings, your feminine natures, right? So when Jesus turned water into wine, Jesus is your solar plexus, your sun sign. So as an individual, you could turn your emotions as a flame, as a spirit, as a solar plexus, as a Jesus. You could turn your water, see what I'm saying, into wine. AKA, you can make your feelings make you excited. You can make yourself happy. You can make yourself have visions. You don't need the external world to satisfy you. You don't need the external world to justify you. You don't need the external world to give you justification. That's what it means by turning water to wine. You get what I'm saying? You can get drunk off yourself. You don't need to get hyped up from someone gassing you up. You can gas yourself up. So once again, the Bible is interpreting that's the spiritual energy of it. As spirits, we all got that ability to turn water into wine, aka to excite ourselves, to appreciate ourselves. And when you a person who need external references for justification all the time, you don't know how to turn water into wine because you don't know what the book is talking about. You don't practice what you preach. No pun intended. No pun intended. No pun intended. Ah! 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 Ain't no sense. No, it don't make no sense. But yeah, you see what I'm saying?